Do you want to move to Westchester? Well, you better ask yourself these things before you even consider moving to this suburban oasis. Well, my name is Marc Giles, and I help people like you who are thinking about moving to New York or moving out of New York. I've been helping people do it for 20 years. So if you need some consultation about moving to New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, or moving out, my number's below. Call me anytime. Westchester is a county in New York State. Now, Westchester County has more people in it than any other county in New York State. In fact, Westchester is the largest populated county north of New York City, and it sits right next to New York City. So in this video, I'm going to tell you to avoid moving to Westchester if you don't like these things. So watch this video in its entirety because I have a special bonus tip for you at the end of the video. So let's jump right in. The cost of living is quite high because Westchester County is right next to New York City. And there's a lot of people who live in New York City who commute to Westchester. These are high income earning people. And so what they'll do is they'll buy these really nice, expensive homes in Westchester. And the challenge there is the high taxes. The demand for quality living and enjoyable living in the suburbs is what causes the property taxes to rise quite steadily. And that makes it difficult for some people who are on fixed incomes to enjoy living in Westchester. And as prices have been going up in the nation, we're all feeling that crunch. So that's something that you definitely want to consider if you're thinking about moving to Westchester. Ease of commuting. See, a lot of people love living in Westchester because, like we said earlier, it's an easy commute from Manhattan to Westchester County. If you live a little further north, that's a little further away from New York City, you can still get to Manhattan in less than an hour. And that makes it a great commute. And this is why so many people love living in Westchester. So if you do not like the easy commute back and forth to work, don't move to Westchester. Another thing to consider if you're thinking about moving to White Plains is the parking situation. As you can see, these parking meters are always here. Most of the cities and towns that you're going to visit will have parking meters, and I can tell you right now that these parking meters are really, really good. You don't pay this, these guys will hit you in seconds, never fails. The good news is it's all digital now, so right on your cell phone, you can actually enter your zone and your space number and just get your parking all set up. And if you're sitting in your restaurant and you're losing time, you can always re-up your app and then get your parking updated without getting up from your seat at the table and just extend your time to stay. One thing I do love about living in Westchester County: diverse housing options. That's right, Westchester, New York offers some of the most diverse housing options you can imagine. Let me tell you, we have beachfront houses in Westchester, New York. That's amazing. We also have lakefront homes, we have co-ops, condos, then you have your single family home. They have some huge sprawling homes, and they also have quite a bit of starter homes. So homes ranging from even 1,000 square feet all the way up to like 5,000 square feet. But if you like that suburban feel, you want to go for that one family, single family home, plenty of grass around it and plenty of things to do. So the diversity of housing in Westchester is immense. And so I would love for you to come up and check it out. And like I always say, if you have any questions, you feel free to call me anytime. I'm always here for you. So about the diversity of living in Westchester County, like I said, you can live in an apartment building, tall one, or you can live in a short apartment building if you're choosing to rent or own. So right behind me right here, you can see these guys are constantly doing construction. And this is White Plains, but you also have Yonkers where they're constantly doing construction, building these brand new megalith buildings. There's cranes in the sky in every city you go to. That's in New Rochelle, Mount Vernon, Yonkers. And you're gonna really love living in Westchester if you want some luxury living in some really nice apartment buildings. They've got it all for you. In fact, in our next video, I'm gonna take you inside one of these apartments in one of these brand new buildings so you can get an idea of what it's like to live in Westchester County. Westchester has good schools, but the schools do need to be researched. But what I've found personally is that there are schools in Westchester whose education could be comparable or maybe even better to private schools. And so when you're moving to Westchester, even though the property taxes can be higher, maybe even $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a year, if you take your kids out of these private schools and you move them into the public schools, you will enjoy your children participating in after-school sports, in different arenas like academic performance. They have spelling bees and all kinds of different things that your children will participate in. Some of these schools are the most magnificent schools you'll ever see, but I always encourage you to do your research because every town has a different setup and different population, and for you and your family, you might be looking for the right fit. So for me, I know what the right fit is for me, and you have to find out what that is for you. Last but not least, number one is parks and recreation. If you like parks and recreation, you're gonna love living in Westchester. Parks, hiking, walking are some of the fun things that you're gonna love doing in Westchester. The Aqueduct Croton is a fun place to go. You might wanna check that out. These options allow for a wide range of things to do in Westchester, giving people chances to hike, relax, and just explore. Westchester has some of the most beautiful parks, walkways, hikings that I've ever been on, and I encourage you to check it out. One other thing I do love about Westchester County is the Westchester County Airport. Let me tell you something, you can get anywhere in the United States. I've flown from Westchester straight to Florida, leaving directly from the Westchester County Airport. It's extremely convenient. Westchester Airport is really, really small. So when you pull up and you go to check in, you can walk from check-in to being ready to get on the airplane in like 10 minutes. You can leave your car here overnight. You can park your car for a couple of hours, depending on what your plans are and what your goals are. So it's extremely convenient, it's less congested, less traffic. Once again, this is Marc Giles, your licensed real estate agent, New York, Connecticut, and also your mortgage loan originator in the tri-state area, New York, Connecticut, Jersey, bringing you solution after solution about Westchester, New York, Connecticut living. If you have any questions, you feel free to contact me anytime. The number's right below. So I'm inviting you to register for my upcoming home buyer seminar. It's free, it's online. You can click the link below in my bio and register for our next seminar. All right, if you're interested in seeing homes for sale, we've got all of the latest, hottest homes. We've got foreclosures, we've got luxury homes, we've got fixer-uppers, we've even got first-time home buyer affordable specials. That's right, and they're all in a special search tool that I put below for you to start looking at homes right now. So click on that, it's free of charge, and I'd love to see what you like. You can click on different properties and communicate directly with me to let us know what house you like, what you want to see. If you're interested in finding out how much home you can afford to buy, I put a link below. It's for Arlington Financial. That's for free pre-approval. As I'm a mortgage loan originator, the application will come direct to me, and we can talk about your qualifications, how much you need for down payment, how much your closing costs will be, and get an idea of what today's rates look like. It's a free educational tool for you to understand what you can do in today's market. Now, if you're thinking about selling your house, you want to know how much you can get for it, and you're thinking about even relocating to another state, we've got agents standing by. So wherever you want to relocate to, they have an expert knowledge in those particular areas. So hit me up, love to chat with you, hit the link below, and I'll see you on the next video. Once again, my name is Marc Giles. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, text me. Additionally, please like my video, subscribe to the channel because we're going to be bringing you more great content just like this. And I look forward to seeing you in the future. Thank you again.